Hey YouTube, like the title shows, I have just been laid off. But, you know, I don't want to make this video to be such a downer. It sucks. Heard all last year about all of the big tech companies laying off thousands of people. And next thing you know, right after the holidays, you are also one of those people who are going to be in the unemployment line until you potentially find somewhere else. But I want to go ahead and talk about the time I had with the company. I really want to quickly say how much I appreciate the owners of that company that gave me the chance to be a software developer. I remember I filled out applications for years. I think it was 2 years, almost going on three. And I was almost at that road where I wanted to give up, um, but I didn't. And I'll explain a little bit later in this video what helped me from giving up. Um, the team, it was a great team. The team helped me become a good developer. Um, the culture was great. We had team outings and we played games. Like it was a great company to work for, and I'm definitely gonna miss them guys, and definitely wish them the best of luck with their company. I know their company is gonna skyrocket once they get through, the terrain that a lot of these companies are going through right now. So, how did I become a software developer? Um, and why am I so grateful that the owners gave me opportunity to become a software developer for them? First off, I didn't go to college to get a computer science degree or anything. I actually learned by doing courses online, reading documentation, and building things with the JavaScript framework that I was using. Um, to see where I started at, I actually went to ITT Tech to do CNS, which was a computer networking, and what it didn't have anything to do with programming, but they had a pseudo programming class that I took and I did pretty well at. And I can remember the teacher talking, he pulled me to the side and he was like, Michael, you're doing pretty good at this. I think you should, pursue this further. And I did. He pointed me in the direction of Android, which I think it was like the first version too. Like it was at the beginning, where Android, they use Java. So I went down the rabbit hole of looking at it, and I can remember my first days. It was so tough learning Java. Anyway, to build Android apps. But I did it to also, I learned how to somewhat do Android apps. I also learned how to use Spring Boot to do web apps with Java. But long story short, I ended up kind of falling off the wagon. Life happened. I had kids that I needed to take care of, so I was working long hours, and I kind of put programming to the side. But one day at my job, I met, which is my best friend right now. I met him, and I remember him telling me how he was going to school to be a Java developer. And in my head, I'm just like, wow, what is the odds of me, running into someone at on my job that has like the same goal as me, is to be a software developer. So immediately, me and him clicked, and we made a pact to kind of keep each other encouraged, and motivate each other to continue the path to one day become software developers. He made it. which was like another two. Like he made it 2 years, 2.5 years before I did. Um, and I didn't continue with Java like he did. I pivoted. I went to learn web development. Started doing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and learning React. I can remember I was taking courses at Treehouse, which was a popular course library. I mean, what coursing company that you could go to, and I went there. I did a lot. I did some Udemy courses. I also did, just YouTube, University of YouTube as well. So I learned a lot from a lot of different sources, and learned how to do web development. And and it was years. Like I said, my friend got in there like almost 3 years before I did. And finally, I came into the company that I'm now being laid off from. They gave me a chance. So I had 4 great years of learning how to be a software developer. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm looking for many more years to be a developer. So, what's next? Well, I'm definitely going to continue to stay positive and put in applications, and hopefully, soon someone else gives me an opportunity. It doesn't matter if it's a full time or a contract. I'm pretty sure wherever I go, I will be valuable. So that's the process that I'm taking. But one thing that's important for me making this video as well. Um, my journey is going to be documented. This is something that I always talked about doing years ago, but I always put on the back burner. Always just, oh, I do it next week. I do it next month. Then a year went by and another year went by. And so now I'm holding myself accountable to put out content, share my journey. I wish I did this the first day the company hired me as a software developer, because I went from learning React to my first day having to learn how to use Ruby on Rails, and that was something special. Like that was, I used to get so frustrated with that framework. But like anyway, yeah, you're definitely gonna get content from me. I did my first Twitch stream today, so I had a link in the description for you to catch my next stream on Twitch. I'm doing that. I'm also going to be writing blogs, um, just to try to give back to the community and also help me embed everything that I'm going to learn, everything that I'm seeking to learn. That is the goal from now on, to be a better developer and put my journey to becoming the developer that I want to be on display. So that's all. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. Subscribe and like, and be prepared for more content to come. And remember, uncode your lifestyle. Peace.